Micah Parsons just shook up the NFL world. The Dallas Cowboys linebacker, a young superstar and cornerstone of their defense, has publicly demanded a trade. That's right, one of the NFL's brightest stars is asking to be moved. So the big question everyone's asking now, how will the Cowboys respond? Will Jerry Jones hold firm or fold under pressure? Stay tuned, because we're breaking down every angle of this high-stakes standoff. Welcome back, football fans. If you're passionate about the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys, or just love watching drama unfold, this is a video you don't want to miss. Before we get started, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on all things NFL. All right, let's dive right into the heart of the matter. Micah Parsons and his bold trade request. This story broke late Friday afternoon, sending shockwaves through the league and Cowboys Nation alike. For a player of Parsons' caliber to publicly say, "Trade me?" That's a rare, game-changing moment in the NFL landscape. Now, for those who might not be fully up to speed, Micah Parsons is no ordinary linebacker. Drafted in 2021, Parsons quickly established himself as one of the most dynamic defensive players in the league. His speed, versatility, and relentless pursuit have made him a nightmare for opposing offenses. At just 24 years old, he's already a foundational piece for Dallas and widely regarded as one of the best linebackers in football. He's the kind of player every team dreams of locking up long-term. So this trade request is a major curveball. What could be driving Parsons to make such a bold move? The details are still coming in, but what we do know is that Parsons took the rare step of going public with his desire to leave Dallas. Trade requests from star players don't come often, and when they do, they usually signal some serious dissatisfaction, be it with contract talks, team direction, or relationships within the organization. On the surface, it seems clear Parsons wants more than what the Cowboys have offered so far. His camp is reportedly pushing for a massive contract extension, one that places him among the highest-paid defensive players in the NFL. So what are the Cowboys' options here? The answer boils down to three basic paths. First, they can flat-out refuse to trade Parsons and hold firm. Dallas owns his rights through 2025 on his current contract, and they can use the franchise tag to keep him locked in through 2026 and even 2027, although that third tag year would be insanely expensive. This means the Cowboys essentially control Parsons for up to 3 more seasons if they want to. The question is, at what cost? Is it worth locking in a disgruntled star who wants out? Option 2. Dallas can agree to trade him, which would mean finding a willing team to pay a premium in players and/or draft capital. This would be a huge move, reshaping the Cowboys' defense and sending a signal that the franchise is willing to move on from a superstar. Or 3. They can come back to Parsons with a mega contract offer, a long-term deal that could finally get him to stay and buy in for the future. But that deal would have to be massive. Industry insiders suggest the magic number is somewhere around $45 million per year in new money, putting him right near the top of defensive player salaries. Let's break down that $45 million figure a little more. It's not just about the headline number. The structure of the deal, the guaranteed money, and the length of the contract all matter hugely. We've seen this kind of negotiation before. Remember when Dak Prescott's contract talks revolved around 4- or 5-year deals? These details can be make or break. For Parsons, it's not just about getting paid. It's about security and control. A deal with strong guarantees and a fair term length would show the Cowboys are fully committed to him. But will Jerry Jones and the front office open the wallet to that degree? That remains the million-dollar question. The trade request has clearly sparked conversation within the Cowboys locker room. Wide receiver CeeDee Lamb summed it up perfectly with a simple tweet: "Just pay the man what you owe him." Lamb's message reflects what many players and insiders are probably thinking. Parsons is a game-changer and should be compensated like one. How this affects team chemistry and morale moving forward will be critical for Dallas. Cowboys offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer is expected to address the media soon, so keep your eyes peeled for what he has to say. His comments could shed some light on how the coaching staff views Parsons' trade demand and what it means for the team's approach this season. But here's the wrinkle. What if Parsons isn't bluffing? What if this isn't just a negotiating tactic, but a genuine desire to leave Dallas, no matter what? We've seen players like Myles Garrett demand trades and then hold firm despite offers and negotiations. If Parsons takes that path, it could force the Cowboys' hand in a way that no contract offer can fix. Still, the Cowboys have a powerful tool in their arsenal: the franchise tag. For 2025, Parsons' tag salary is set at about $24 million. Dallas can apply the tag again in 2026 and 2027, though the costs rise steeply. This means the Cowboys essentially have control over Parsons for 3 full seasons. They can say, if you want to play in the NFL, you'll play here. That control may be enough to push Parsons toward accepting a big-money, long-term deal. The Cowboys are at a crossroads. Do they double down and pay up to keep their defensive star? Do they try to trade him and rebuild? Or do they hold firm and try to outlast the storm? This situation could define the Cowboys' 2025 season and beyond. Losing Parsons would be a huge blow, but keeping a player who doesn't want to be there could be just as damaging. All right, NFL fans, now we want to hear from you. What do you think the Cowboys should do? Should Jerry Jones open the checkbook and pay Parsons the $45 million he wants? Or should they trade him and look to the future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you're excited about NFL offseason drama. Subscribe for more deep dives and breaking news, and share this video with your friends who live and breathe football. To sum it up, Micah Parsons' trade request is a seismic moment for the Dallas Cowboys. The ball is in Jerry Jones's court now, and whatever decision he makes will ripple across the league. Will this be a story of reconciliation or a messy breakup? Stay tuned, because this saga is far from over. We'll be here with all the updates, analysis, and insider info as it unfolds. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time for more NFL news and analysis.